a very good afternoon to one and all. Hope you are safely enjoying these lockdown periods and consistently in touch of the studies also. In the context of the many videos, we are going to discuss the another point, that is the environmental application and environmental science for class 9th. Those children who have opted this particular subjects are requested to please go through with this video and make the notes as per the demand. That will be tested during the unit test. Now, why you people have taken the subject environmental application? What was the motto behind or environmental application? So, may I ask one thing, that what do you mean about the term environment? The environment is the word which is derived from the French dictionary word. The environment is the word which derived from the French word which means environment. Means encircled or the act or state of being encircled or surroundings. Encircled or surrounding. What do you mean by the term environment? The environment is the terms which is being derived from the French word, that is envirna, means encircled. Envirna means encircled. Encircled or surrounding, or the act or state of being encircled, or the act or state being encircled. Our surrounding includes both the type of environment, abiotic and biotic environments. So if we talk about the term environment in a simple way by this diagram, then it's clear that this is an organism living in a particular area, and surrounding of this particular organism is known as its environment. Simply I can say that the surrounding includes both the biotic, or you can say living, and abiotic or non-living factors. It is being influenced, this particular organism is being influenced by both the type of factors. So, in simple terms, we can say the environment is what? The natural setting in which we live. Natural setting in which we live is known as environment. Natural setting in which we live. What are the factors? The factors are very clear. These are the, you can say, these are the air, water, soil, organisms like flora, plants, animals, etc. so this can say, by this way we can say that this particular organism surrounding is known as its environment. Did you understand? Now come to the next point. Some of all the conditions which are prevailing, some of all the conditions, like physical, biological and social, surrounding an organism and organisms is known as its environment. Its environment. Now we have to come that at an organism lives at a given space and a given time. Now, what are the factors related to the environments we have to discuss? The next point is factors. Our surrounding includes our surroundings includes two factors. One is the biotic factors. This is the biotic factors. Biotic factors contains the living factors which have a life on this earth. Living factors like human beings, plants, animals and microbes. Now we have another factors that is known as abiotic factors. The second is, first is abiotic and second is, first is biotic, sorry, and second is the abiotic factors. Abiotic factors. This includes air, water, soil and lights. And so some of all these factors, including the biotic, abiotic, which are surrounding an organisms in a particular space in a given time, is known as its environments. I hope you must have understood about the terms environment. Now we have another question that is known as, what is environmental science? So, what do you mean? Why you have taken this particular subject? What is the meaning of this? What is environmental science? What is environmental science. What is environmental science? Environment science. Environmental means surrounding, science knowledge, to know. So if we combine these two terms, surrounding to know, so to get knowledge about our surrounding is simply known as environmental science. This is an interdisciplinary approach that integrate physical, biological and information science to study and find out the problems and its solutions. Once more, what is environmental science? This is the interdisciplinary approach which includes physical, biological and information science to study and find out its problems as well as its solutions. What are the interdisciplinary approach? Surrounding to know. Interdisciplinary approach are like study of ecology, study of physics, chemistry and social science, soil, social science, soil, as well as there is a atmospheric science, to study and solution of environmental problems. If we bifurcate these two words, environmental science. So environment means surrounding and science to get knowledge about it. So what you have to get knowledge about our surroundings, about our plants, animals, soils, and what factors are actually those who are disturbing the natural setup, and find out its solution is simply known as environmental science. And there is one more subject, that is environmental application. So whatever knowledge you acquired during the study of this particular science, that acquired knowledge can be implemented in a practical way, that is known as environmental applications. So this is actually the real means of the environmental science. It incorporates more of the social science to understand the human relationships, perceptions and its policies towards the environment. Environmental science is a more focused to the social science, to understand what are the relationship of the human beings with their surroundings, what are their perception with their surrounding, and what are the policies towards the environments. All these things we study under the branch of the science that is known as environmental science. Hope you must have understood all these points. Now, there is another point, another question which has come in our mind, that is, who is environmentalist? The person or the scientist who are involved in knowing all the, acquiring the knowledge of the surroundings, problems of the surroundings and getting the solution of the surrounding, they are to be known as environmentalist. So I hope 3 important questions, please note down children, that is, what is environment, what do you mean about the environmental science, and who is environmentalist. Now we have to come on the dimensions of the environment. What are the dimensions of environment? We have to, the next question is, write the dimensions of, write the dimensions of environment. Dimensions means the approach it has, the approach of the environment, the way it's made actually, that is actually known as the dimensions of the environments. So in this particular dimensions, we have three important components. One is the physical environment, three dimensions of environment or the first physical environment, physical, or we can say abiotic environment, or abiotic environment. Like land, air, water, etc. Non-living, physical environment or abiotic environment or non-living environments. There is another environment which is known as biological environment. Biological environment. What is biological environment? That is also known as biotic environment, or you can say this is the living environment. Biotic, or that is living environment. Living, like plants, animals, microbes. These three are to be considered as the biological environment or biotic environments. Now we have another type of environments that is known as social environment. Social environment. This social environment is to be known as, in another way, social environment or that is man-made environment. Man-made environment. So this social environment is the most important environment which is being created by the human beings in the natural environments. So it contains, the social environments contain all these economic, cultural, whatever cultural heritage we have made, whatever system the human being made in the natural environment is come under the category of the social environments. And these three dimensions of the environments are interlinked to each other. We cannot separate. They are influencing to each other. They are interconnecting to each other, which cannot be separated. If we are going to separate any one of the environments from this dimensions, then ultimately the whole environmental setup will be disturbed. So we can understand this particular dimensions of environments by a linear representation. So linear representation. Types of environment, or the dimensions of environment. So we can understand by this way, this is actually the circle which going to represent the human environment. This is human environment. Human environment. This human environments is linking with the cultural, physical and biological. Human environments, and here we have a physical, here we have biological, environment, now there is another environment dimensions that is known as cultural environments. This is cultural environment. These are the three important dimensions or types of environments, which include physical, contains, that is known as lithospheric environment, lithospheric. The next is the atmospheric, and another is the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere environment. Now we have another, that is the biological. Biological environments contain the floral, means plant, floral, faunal, means animals, and floral, faunals and microbial environments. This contain microbial environment. Floral, faunal, microbial, these are the three important components of the biological environments, and the physical environments is containing lithosphere, that is the land, earth surface, atmosphere, that is the blanket of the gases, and hydrosphere, this is the water environments. And human environments is containing cultural, and these two are the biological and physical environment. They are interconnected to each other. They are interconnected to each other. Now we have to come the cultural environment. Cultural environments contain the social, economic and political environment. Social environment, whatever social norms are being made in the natural environments by the human being, that comes under the social environments. Social environments, economic, economic environment and the next is that is known as political environments. Now these three, social with the physical, they are interconnected because all the activities are going on here in the physical environments by the societies. Now there is another, the biological with the cultural. So this is the dimensions of the environments. If we talk about the types of environments, then the human environment is being created in the natural environmental system. And this human environment is having the cultural environment, which is a specific setup in the natural systems by the human being. And now it can be categorized into three: social environments. Social environments, whatever societies we have framed in the natural systems. Economic environment, that is for the economic benefit. Whatever economy we are gaining, we are getting, that's also being set up by the human being, not any other organism on this earth. Now the political environments, we are well aware about these political systems. What are the different norms being made to survive in the human environments? Now, this physical environment is contained lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid part of the surface of the earth. That is also known as land. And atmospheric environments. This is the environments which is the blanket of the gases as well as the liquid and other suspended particulate matters. That comes under the category of the atmospheric environments. And hydrospheric environments is the environments of the water portion present on this actually earth. That is 71% part of the earth is covered by this hydrospheric environments. Without, and the biological environments is contained floral. Floral means this is the environment of the plants. This is the group of the plants on this earth, and faunal is the category of the animals on this earth, and the microbials like bacteria and other small microorganisms. So these all are interconnected. These all dimensions of the environments and their components are interconnected to each other. We cannot separate actually in these types of environments. We cannot separate any components. We cannot take out any components. If we are going to take out any component, ultimately the whole setup of this environment is going to disturb. So dear children, please note down the question. The first question was, what is environment? What do you mean about the term environments? And what are the factors of the environments? And why? What do you mean about the environmental science, environmental application? Why you have opted this subject? What is the motto? And the next question was that is the dimensions of the environment. So for the day, that's enough. Please make the notes in a separate notebook and prepare it properly for the unit test. Thank you so much. We'll see you again in the next video.